Hi everybody, this is the full moon reading for all the signs. First I'm going to make the introduction and tell you a bit about the moon, what the name is and what it will mean about the energy, what the energy would mean with it, and then I will make a short reading for every sign. I hope you enjoyed it. Last month I did have a rather nice response. I hope I will even have a better response, and that it will be shown with the likes and shares and subscriptions. Half of my viewers aren't subscribed, but there's a lot of new ones which I'm very grateful for, and I welcome you to the channel, and I hope you can use all the information to your advantage. And that is why I do the full moon readings and the weeklies and the romance readings, the finance readings, and also the dailies, and of course the new moon readings. This is the full moon reading for February 2022. Time is flying past. We also have Valentine this month. We've had the new moon already, and now we have the full moon. The full moon means there is an end of a phase or a cycle, and there is now beginning, or there has to be room for new beginnings. The next full moon will occur on Wednesday, February the 16th, depending on where you are, but in Europe it will be at 11:57 AM. But the moon will appear full the night before and after its peak, that is on the 16th. To the casual stargazer, the February full moon is also known as the snow moon, but this moon has more names, and I will just announce them a little bit, some of them. If you know of any other names for this full moon in February, then please leave a reaction in the descriptions or the reactions below the video. The explanation behind February's full moon, full moon's name, the snow moon, is fairly straightforward. One, it is known as the snow moon due to the typically heavy snowfall that occurs in February, at least in the past. I know the climate change makes a difference because the world has changed and is different on its axis. If you are an astrologer, you will most probably agree with me and know this. And that's why the birth signs, or going into different signs, has also changed. My experiences, it used to be the 21st or the 22nd that the moon signs or the zodiac signs changed, but now it can be the 19th or the 20th in most cases. On average, February is in the United States the snowiest month, according to the data from the National Weather Service. In the 1760s, Captain Jonathan Carver, who had visited with the Nordoisia in Dakota, wrote the name used for this period was the snow moon, because no more snow commonly falls during this moon than any other winter. Now, the alternative names are the names of this moon have historically had a connection to animals. The Cree traditionally called this the bald eagle moon or eagle moon. I'm sorry if I butcher the names. OJIBWE, the OGB called it the bear moon, and the light or Tinged black bear moon refer to the time when the bear cubs are born. The Dakota also called this the raccoon moon. Certain Algonquin people named it the groundhog moon, and the Haida named it the goose moon. Another theme of this moon's name is scarcity. The Cherokee names of the moon, of the Bonnie moon and the hungry moon, give evidence to the fact that food was hard to come by at this time. New moons are generally a time of rejuvenation, and they mark the beginning of new cycle. Aquarius is a very emotionally stunted sign, meaning that this new moon places emphasis on seeing situations from a very objective perspective. This is also a good time to contact your friends and keep close with your communities. Like I've said throughout nearly all my, if not all my readings this week, because of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is not only meant for lovers or prospective lovers or people that are hooked up or married or living together to think of their partner in love, but you can also think of partners in business. You can think of your father, your mother, your siblings, and let them know that you love them, especially nowadays that we live so far apart. Make a Zoom call, make a Skype call, make a messenger call, and let them know how much you love them. Send that message or send a bunch of flowers. Besides all that, on February the 3rd, Mercury finally, in the research that I have done, it is and was February the 4th that Mercury finally entered its retrograde cycle. But it also has a tail 10 to 14 days after this cycle. While communication may have been hazy and technology and not technology alone, electrical and mechanical things were prone to malfunction over those preceding weeks, life should be returning back to normality. On Valentine's Day, Mercury enters Aquarius, opening us up to more receptive to new ideas. While Mercury is traveling through Aquarius, our ideas may become more progressive and inventive, but our thoughts might be more fragmented. This is the last bit of Aquarius, as we will be going over into Pisces. The monthly full moon occurs in Leo on February the 16th. While new moons are associated with new beginnings, full moons bring about endings. This could indicate the final culmination of a work project or a great progression in romance or other difficulties. So heavy times will be gone. With the full moon in Leo, now is the time to introspect and try to ascertain our purpose in life. This is a fruitful time for both love and wisdom, and we must accept the light of the Leo full moon with open hearts. That is the fire sign. So that means passion, action, creativity, being strategic. The final transition or transit of the month occurs on between the 16th, that's the full moon, but it can also be between the 15th and the 18th, as I've just mentioned, that you can see it shine fully on the 15th. When the sun shifts into Pisces, the start of Pisces season indicates a period of powerful introspection. Why? Because Pisces is a water sign. It is empathic, it is intuitional, or uses their stand for intuition, and also psychic or empathic. They are people with that represent that, and love, passion, nurturing, sensuality and sexuality. Also, when the sun shifts into Pisces, there is a start. This Pisces season indicates a period of powerful introspection, like I said, and looking towards what we are, what we want, and to get out to know ourselves as well. And here, I will, and I can. We are less tired of pragmatic ideas, and thus we can dream of life unburdened by our current sufferings. Pisces is a sign of empathy, love and wisdom, but it is not practically a sign of tangible action. As a result, people may feel less inclined to invest their energy into initiative in the real world, because they are empathic. They work with the divine. They are in line. They're usually channels. This is Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. Also, I find that Pisces, because the fish are always faced opposite to each other, could bring in confusion, and as they don't know where to go, because they go with the flow. They are beautiful people. My experience and my knowledge of Pisces, the women are very different to the men. Men can be more susceptible and be tempted to the weaknesses of life, like drink or escapism in gaming, as it is nowadays. The women are much more forceful and very good business women. I've worked for Pisces. I know a lot of Pisces, and Pisces are full of love, but sometimes they get muddled up in other people's emotions. I'm sorry, I know it's getting hot here, or I'm getting hot. I haven't even got the central heating on, so I know I'm on the right track. It is the angels and the divine helping me to explain what Pisces is, not only through my experiences, but what I know of Pisces. They are one of the most helpful people, loving people. They're too soft for their own kind, both men and both females. But I find that the females, the ladies, are very good business women. The men, I'm not so sure. I think they're too bigger softies, and they just want to be loved, and they want the recognition and the appraisal of their partners. But they are people that stay with their partners for life. That is what I know. Perhaps it's not much, but that I know. I don't do the astrology. I only do the characteristics of the astrological signs. So use this gentle energy, this spiritual energy, the empathic energy. Listen to your intuition and your own emotions. Let your subconscious come out into the material world. New ideas, bring them out into the material world and make things happen. Don't be scared. Don't doubt yourself. Like Pisces, they are a dual sign. They're one of the three. There is a recognition to duality to Pisces, Gemini and Libra. But I also find that Sagittarius is a dual sign, because it's half man, half animal. So there, I think there are four, but that's personal, and that is my intuition. So I'm trying to understand both sides. They are always in fighting with each other, especially the Gemini and the Pisces and Sagittarius. They're in stride with the light side and the dark side, or the negative and the positive. But remember, we can't live without one or the other. So they are in battle, always in battle to get the perfect side out. They are also perfectionists. They want to be good, they want to be loved, and they want to give love. They give more than what they usually take. I hope you understand, and I hope you've liked this introduction, and I hope you will find it useful in understanding your Pisces, your Gemini, and your Libra, let alone the Sagittarius. Take care, and I'll see you in the reading. Please like and share and subscribe. Thank you. Hi Sagittarius, this is your full moon reading for February 2022. I've got the cards out, yes, but I had all the cards out like I used to, but because the introduction and the energy explanation is so long that I did that for Capricorn, and it turned out to be 42 minutes, and in some readings it could be 15 minutes, but it is too long for me to load down on my laptop. It takes nearly a day, so I had to scrap the plan, and this is what I came up with. So I did an intuitive bit of reading, and then I will do the cards. For you Sagittarius, the moon in Aquarius, that is moving in Aquarius, and also Mercury, and also in your house of intelligence and communication, are asking you to speak your mind. And unapologetically, I had to write that down. I even had to check how you spelt it, believe it or not, because it is a long word. And apologize. Don't apologize. Don't feel that you need to justify yourself and apologize. So I tried to look up what word I could use for this. So don't fret too much about small details, okay? Only where you need to be precise and cross your T's and dot your I's. Make sure you do the research before you have to work in details, or perhaps two details and in a timeline or a time schedule. And don't try to conform to others' expectations, okay? Don't justify yourself, you don't. Only in the judicial situations. If you speak your ideas and your emotions honestly, people will value your input, but make it sure that it is transparent and clear what your boundaries are, and find out other people's boundaries. That is Millie with his squeaky toy. She's driving me crazy. When the moon becomes full in your ruling house, and that's the house of philosophy, because you do love to think things through, and that is what philosophy means. I love philosophy. I think things through, and I also do my research so that I'm sure of what my vision or opinion is. And then people have to accept the way you think and what you think and how you go about it. They might not be aware of it, that you do the research and form an opinion, so that you know how to back yourself off, or just back off and regroup and blah blah blah, and bring it back in a different way. So if it gets hot under the collar, back out, regroup, and bring it in another way. Your mind works 10 to a dozen. After all, Sagittarius, you are the opposite sign to Gemini, so you know what I mean. You may feel more curious or different about the world around you, and you might want to change it, and you can, but just join up with like-minded people. Then you don't have to justify yourself, then it's just easier. Now is also a good time for you to seek out more fun, especially with other people that like the way you think, like-minded people, like I said, or academic people, or about travel, whatever your interest might be. Also, the sun is going to go into Pisces, and that is also the home and family. There are indications that you may fulfill by spending more time and quality time with loved ones. Also, you could be more empathic, highly sensitive, as the full moon in Pisces, it represents the water signs. Intuition, empathic, subconscious, let your ideas come out into the material world. But don't let anybody change your mind. Just be you, and just listen to the people, and then adjust if you think you should adjust. But don't let anybody drag you away from your idea and from your goal. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Take care, my sweeties, and as always, stay creative and brilliant. Bye bye.